Hey y'all, it's me, Lynn Danielle, coming to you today. It's Monday, December 23rd, 2013. Y'all, I'm amazed at how fast the month of December has moved. 2 days to Christmas, and tomorrow is my baby sister's birthday. Lord have mercy. So today I'm coming just to say hello, and I'm eating my soup. Okay, so I heard a news report yesterday that, and I love chicken soup, this is why I'm telling you this, news report. I heard where the majority of like these massive meat, chicken factories, I don't know what they call them. I see them when I'm doing my road trips down to Arizona and New Mexico, and I pass by them, I see a lot of cattle, but I heard that they just totally have funky chickens. Like the chickens are diseased with fleas. They're treated with hormones and antibiotics, and some of them, their beaks have been removed so they don't scratch themselves because they will peck themselves to death. And these poor chickens are slaughtered in the most horrific conditions, and they're really not even like quality, edible quality. So I heard that report, and I'm like, and I just went and bought all this chicken soup that I like. I love this soup. It's chicken pot pie soup, and it's the Progresso brand. I love, this is my favorite soup. So I'm going to have to go back to tomato. I'm going to have to find a tomato soup, or better yet, I'll just make my own darn soup. I cannot imagine the chunks of chicken in here that taste so good. They're so moist and could come from a flea'd up, pecked up, hormone up chick that died. Yuck. So today I really have nothing interesting to say. I never really have to start off with nothing interesting, and then I end up saying stuff, y'all. And I'm on vacation, and I'm laying low, so you all may just be getting a lot from me. Now I am waiting on my longevity Beyond Tangy Tangerine Tangerine 2.0. Got a pea skin from my soup. I'm waiting for that to arrive in the mail. It was shipped out, or the order was fulfilled like on the 16th, and today is the 23rd. So that's like almost a week, isn't it? So it seems like it should be here. I order, every month I get 3 of the Beyond Tangy Tangerine 2.0, and it gives me my 90 minerals and vitamins. And then last month I tried the chromium vanadium stuff, sweeties, and that's pretty cool. So I'm trying to remove the lid off of the container where I make my Beyond Tangy Tangerine. I put it in this quart thing, whatever this, I think this is 64 fluid ounces. I think it is. I fill that with water. I put 4 scoops of the Beyond Tangy Tangerine 2.0. I stir it up, and I sip on this throughout the day, and then I do it again in the evening. So I get 2 doses of it, and it's been really good. So far, so good, you know? I'm liking it. Now, it costs, for the 3 of those, I pay like I want to say 130 bucks. But if you look at it as it's preventive and it's maintenance for your health, you look at it as an investment in that regard, it's worth it. It really is. So I also use it as a base for my smoothies. Instead of using water, I use the Beyond Tangy Tangerine as the base for my smoothie. And I don't use milk, not even almond milk, in my smoothies. No, I use a banana to create the smoothiness. And do you know the correct way to open a banana? Don't open it from the stem. You all probably already know this, but I was watching Lilyhammer, an episode of Lilyhammer, which is on Netflix. It's a Netflix original show about this mafia dude who snitched on his people or whatever, and he got protected from the FBI, and they asked him where did he want to go, and he said Lilyhammer over in like Norway or wherever it is. And so that's where they sent him. And it's a good show. It really is a good show. I didn't like The Sopranos. I couldn't get into The Sopranos. But for some reason, this show got me. So anyway, I was watching an episode of Lilyhammer. And one of the like secondary characters, who is the main character's sidekick, I don't even know the characters' names. He was telling his boss, he calls him boss, he was telling him, you have to solve this problem like you open a banana. And his boss was like, what? And he said, you know, like most people open the banana from the stem side, but apes open the bananas from the bottom. And he said, you turn the banana over and you pinch the top, and then you pull the skin and it opens faster. So you've got to problem solve that situation just like opening the banana the correct way. So that was the first time I had ever heard of the correct way to open a banana. Now, I may be living under a rock, but how many of you knew that was the correct way to open a banana? So every morning when I'm making a smoothie, I would take out a little knife, cut the stem, and then peel it. Now, lately, since seeing that episode, I pinch the tip, and it just simply tears like butter. So, yeah. So, you never know where you're going to learn something new. This soup is good. So, I'm going to have to make my own soup. I'm going to have to. The only thing about cooking big amounts of food, I do not like leftovers. I do not like having food in my refrigerator. Now, I know that's odd, but I prefer not to. I prefer to eat fresh. So then that means I'll probably just have to make small serving sizes of soup. So maybe 1 or 2 tomatoes. And what would I put in there? Onion sliced up and parsley and celery maybe. All right, so if you didn't watch yesterday's video, go watch it. I'm filming on my new phone. It's the same model and everything, but my other phone, one of the kiddos in Songwriting Academy, I think it was one of the kiddos, maybe it was me, I don't know. But I had my phone plugged up charging, and the next thing I knew, the phone was on the floor, the cord was there and the phone was there, and ever since then it just really had problems with charging. So after that happened, I started restricting the kiddos on who could select songs for songwriting, because I wanted to just kind of be, at that time there were 3 kids selecting songs, and now it's down to just 2. So, and me. So anyway, I got my new phone in the mail. They sent it in one day. I ordered it. I called them on Friday or Thursday night, and it arrived when I got home Friday. It was here. So I had to, you know how you do it, resync everything, and I'm still resyncing some stuff, downloading. I just downloaded Twitter, and I did Facebook like 2 days ago, and yeah, so stuff like that. But I'm filming on here, so the reason I'm saying that is because I was trying to upload my video yesterday straight from the phone, which is what I prefer, but it dropped. It, for some reason, stopped uploading. So I said, oh yeah, that's right. I can edit. I can just upload it to my little program thing and edit it. So yesterday's video is edited. But that ain't gonna be happening all the time because I really don't have, I'm on vacation this week, so I have time, but I don't have time to edit. So when I do film, I really hope that it uploads straight to YouTube. All right. So last night I was popping popcorn and I was watching my favorite radio show thing. I was watching it in its live video format or whatever, yeah. And I had put on some popcorn to pop, like old-fashioned Colonel style. And then I went back to watching it, and they started praying, asking for someone to, you know, for a prayer for someone. So I'm watching, and I find myself praying, and I've forgotten the friggin' popcorn burned. I mean, burned totally up. Everything was smelling like burnt popcorn. And burnt popcorn in the microwave smells bad, but the burnt popcorn, old-fashioned kernels, at least they smelled like barbecue. So it was bad. I had to open windows and turn on the fan. So dumped it out this morning. Windows open, fans going, doors open, trying to clean it up. So now it still smells a little bit like burnt popcorn, but it's not like horrific like microwave burnt popcorn would be. Alright, and the last thing I want to say, I'm really trying to get back to Vegas in 2014. I was there last, who is that? I was there last in 2012. Yeah, I was there in 2011. Nice. And you know what? Okay, so I stayed at the Trump. It's no smoking, and I love the Trump. The Trump was a lot different, that it had no casino. It was no smoking, which was good for me. They had a cool spa and a cool restaurant and a big old pool that was crowded. But if you're a person you like action, I don't think you'll like to stay at the Trump. They had a cool little shop too, concierge or little gift shop thing. Beautiful appointments and just very elegant and not gaudy. To be in Vegas, you would think it was gaudy. I like it, so I would love to stay there again. But I also would like to stay at like Paris, or New York. Yeah. Or at least go visit them and walk around. So I'm trying to get back to Vegas because I read where Vegas is possibly going bankrupt. The city of Vegas and the city of Atlantic City, New Jersey are on the verge of bankruptcy. They'll be the next Detroit. I hope not, but if it happens, I better get there before it happens. So if it's meant for me to go, I'll go, and I'll do plenty of pictures for you all and make some videos and stuff like that. All right, so I better go. I need to crack that book. It's called, what is the name of that book? Something Atlas. I don't even know the name of it. Yeah, I better go read that book. I started it. I don't know I don't really know. I don't have much of a vibe for anything. I'm just a few pages in. So I'll get it done. All right. Go eat my soup. Bye. 2011. 2011. No. 2011.